Shalom, man. Shalom, shalom to the wood, to the tud, to the hood. We're gonna try to get this in. Oh man. Shalom. Hold on, y'all.
No, I thought of
I had to get this video orchestrated. Please bear with me real quick. I'm gonna this live real quick. Yeah, do a quick 1, 2, 3 with the 1, 2, 3. Lord willing, it's edifying. Lord willing, it just gets straight to the point. Now, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world innately calls Jesus Christ. And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone who've been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability, and to the men below their rank, that's teaching the same understanding, singing the same song. Mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of your ability. Lord willing, the Most High increase you in the faith, and the Spirit is put upon you to endure. For the wives and the single sisters, shalom. Lord willing, you can continue to be believers of His word. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not a fair. Before I start with the lesson, I wanted to bring this out. I'm just, man, I want to be speaking the things to come in existence, prophecies, let alone, us getting our crown. There was a brother that just had a vision today. I mean, not really today, but whenever he had it, it was called My Vision of Yahushai and the Elect. And it was hitting. He was hitting. I had to, before I go do anything, before I go respond to these people with these rides, I had to get another motion in. I had to get that fire in. So since he brought that out, I wanted to bring this out. Lord willing, is edifying it straight to the point. This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 18th chapter. You can read it straight through in the KJV. It's just these 3-4 verses I'm going to read in the GNT, the Good News Translation. So this Wisdom of Solomon, the 18th chapter, verse 15 to 19 in the GNT, and this is what it reads. When suddenly your threats were carried out, an invisible word of judgment sped from your royal throne in heaven, which is really Hamashiach Yahushai, straight down to that doomed land. And it came like a soldier in fierce attack. Because Yahushai is the word of the Most High, and He's going to come from where the Heavenly Father is, and He's going to come down to this place, to this land that's going to be doomed. This place it has woe, it has 3 woes on it, right? It says, and he came like a soldier in fierce attack. Yahushai is an all-stern man, spiritually, mentally, physically, right? And He's going to come fierce. And the all-stern man is rough and harsh, but He's going to come in His glory form, right? Second Ezra, the 13th chapter is on my mind. It says, carry out your firm command with a fearful weapon, standing with feet on the ground and head touching the sky, filling the land with death, right? And it's going to be thousands to your left and 10,000 to your right dying, man. You're going to see people eyes melting in their socket and their tongues melting in their mouth. The day of the Lord is kumbaya to the hopeful elect. But you nigglets and you other nations, you heathen nations outside of the Israelites, you're finished like Mortal Kombat. And we're not going to even have a chance for that dude to come up and say, whoa, finish him. We're not going to even be able. You ain't going to be able. Right now is your time to get your shit in order. Like the video I just did on my page, prepare for the worst. The worst is yet to come. I'm driving. I'm looking nice. In a minute, all of this is going, this shit means nothing. It really means nothing. So for that brother to have a vision of the elect in Yahushua, I bet he wish he could just be there literally. This is a terrible dream and nightmare, right? And it's going to crack down as soon as we finish these verses, because all lies of this whole world is going to be revealed, that they were lying and where the truth is at, right? Let's finish this. This is verse 17. It says, at that moment, the people who were about to die had terrible nightmares and were seized by sudden fear. All over the land, they lay half dead, and let it be known why they were dying. They knew why they were dying because their horrible dreams had told them, right? And let me go to this joint, because Yaramayan, what he said in that song that we did is making me think, you know, it's Yahweh All 2:28, Joel 2:28, right? And let's get that real quick, right? What did he say at the end? He said they knew why they were dying because their horrible dreams had told them, right? This is Joel 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And this man had a vision himself, let alone a lot of y'all gonna have dreams and visions, and you're gonna see death in your dreams and your vision. And when that death approach, you're gonna get the confirmation that you were told this, right? And outside of that, the men of the Lord are telling you of future events. And it should be hitting you like a dream. It should be hitting you like a thought. Just like when you see a movie. I know a lot of y'all seen Scarface. What's your favorite part? Can you say it? Can you remember it? I remember when he stuffed his face in the Coke, right? Even the part when he was at the club and they started shit. They over here plotting. He over here in Zuzu land and not even knowing these people trying to plot to kill him. The same plot where his right-hand man started to like his sister. He's making a decision like, look, it's either love or keep moving in this motion. And he took the notion, man, I love this girl. Not even knowing in the end, if what's his name, Scars, see that he dealing with a sister, he gonna die. Right? You gotta always have the notion of something being said and click it in your mind. What if it happens? That's why I said in the video on my page, Adargabal 144, prepare for the worst, right? Again, let me read that last part. They knew that they were dying because their horrible dreams had told them, right? And the craziest thing, the scriptures is telling us of that horrific image, right? The Lord is telling us. Let me read verse 15 in the KJV. It says, thy almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst, Salaki, of a land of destruction. Exodus 15:3, Yahweh, even his son, who comes in the image of the visible power, right? He's a man of war. Anytime we hear of war and war happen, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, something was brought down here because the Lord is a man of war. None of us can do the things that we do without the Most High sending that spirit of destruction, that spirit of death, or that spirit of laziness. right? The Lord controls all things. We got to really set the record straight. You niggas in science, mythology, Christianity, a lot of you people are not serving and knowing the true power, right? Yahweh Shem Shai is not in all these things, but his power, he'll make the slow and the simple-minded believe in something that has no value. Somebody that don't pertains to the ministry, like the elect, if you're not the elect, the Lord is going to put your attention on a strong delusion. How can he still have you slumber in a deep spiritual sleep? I got to use these other beliefs, these other systems to hold the Black, Latino, and Native man and woman, have them in a holster, let alone these other nations. They have to become mad. How can P. Diddy say he's going to church with TD Snakes, take dick, mister, right? How can he be saying he going to church and believing in Jesus, and he said he believed God is a woman? It doesn't add up. It's just an image look. The lies are going to come out. So now let's just go into this video that I was watching before I even stepped out. And we're just going to listen to what Cat Williams said. It says, the spirit is exposing all lies and wickedness while exalting the truth.
A few precepts as he was saying these things, you know. And so let me play a little more.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's a
yeah. And guess what? That goes for this truth too. I mean, even though for years, certain dudes been getting exposed, but that's going to even turn up and be on a higher level as well with you false prophets.
Right. Hold on. I was trying to get Micah 2 and 10, but something just sparked something. Right. I gotta get this. Something just sparked the moment. Right. Let's get St. John, the 8th chapter. Yeah, let's get that. St. John, the 8th chapter. And we're going to go to verse 32. And that's what it says, St. John chapter 8, verse 32. I'm going to start at 31. It says, then said Yahushua to those Jews which believe on him, if ye continue in my word, then ye are my disciples indeed. Yo, so for the hopeful elect, whoever you may be, right? If you believe on the Most High's word, you could be considered a disciple. Well, a prophet or apostle, or evangelist, a teacher of his word, right? Believe on his word every day. It's brothers that's leaving this truth, and now they saying that all nations can be saved, right? Make sure, even while we tension against the powers that be, the wicked in our nation and any other nation, examine yourself, examine your faith, right? Sometimes we might have to be harsh on ourselves. Sometimes I tell myself I'm not good enough, I'm not better enough, right? Always come at yourself. Tell yourself that this is you're not in a comfortable situation. Tell yourself you need better. You deserve better. For how can you deserve better if you're not seeking better? Yahweh Shem Shai is the best comforter that we have, right? Let me bring this out again. St. John chapter 8, going to the point, verse 32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now, I'm not about to go on Cat Williams' side on his truth or what he teach, because I highly doubt he is in the truth, but the spirit is moving for him to speak on things that wasn't even told, right? And it's a whole lot going on in the music industry and society, how they picked the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024 for all of this to take place. So something real is going to happen. Just like I was asking, trying to ask my family, I'm like, yo, what's my brother's daughter name? Because my daughter's name, my new daughter, Lord willing, that's coming, Nariah, her name starts with an N. And I was thinking my brother, his daughter might have an S in it. And I started thinking of the Southern and Northern Kingdom, you know, coming together in the fold. You know, his daughter don't have a S in the name. So, you know, that kind of, it took my thought, but it was just because of what's going on. It's just so many things going on to make you think, yo, this might be the last hurrah. Everything is just getting hit and coming out. And this makes me think of what it says in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, right? How the plagues is going to come is going to be just like a woman travailing at birth, right? Having a child, knowing she's pregnant, getting morning sickness, and then this, and then now the birth pains, and then her back and her feet swelling, and then she got to get pushed that labor. That labor is when when action is happening. And I'm feeling like a woman is having her contractions right now because lies is getting revealed. Shit that people did, murders, a lot of things is coming out, right? That people try to hide. The truth shall set you free. And all Cat Williams needs is to really come in this truth, right? He could be covered by the Lord just for a moment, but he's not fully in this thing. So he has to prepare for the worst. Yes, they try to cancel him, but that ain't nothing. Fuck the ministry. I mean, fuck the industry, right? Have you been canceled with life? Right? He need to come back to the true understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right? Let me get that Micah 10, 2 and 10 before I lose myself. Like Jeremiah said, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And them lies is coming out. So you better come out and you better correct yourself before you wreck yourself. Right? This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with the sore destruction. So the stuff that's coming on, it should make you be alert like a deer, right? And the crazy thing, like how Leave the World Behind, I don't know if brothers were speaking on it, you know, the cover has a deer on it, and then the movie is theirs. Guess what? You can eat deers, right? They are clean, right? And just like how it was showing the animals doing something, just like we seen sheep, lamb, or goat going in circles, right? Nature knows when you see mad birds fleeing because they know winter coming, or they know a big ass storm is coming, the animals, they flee. What is telling them? It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, just like the Lord told that raven to feed Ezekiel. Just like how the Lord had an angel grab Habakkuk to go feed Daniel while he was in the lion's den, right? We have to be looking at the signs right now. And it's a lot of little trippy birds chirping, giving us all. This is why it's even more why brothers should be doing lessons as much as they can. Sometimes you might not catch that news, but it might be a brother that do a lammy off of that video. You should be observing, and if the spirit compel you, you're going to do a lammy off of it. You might not even bring the same precept as him because it's going to hit you and you're going to be thinking of other things and you're going to bring it out, right? 2024 is called the tell law. The truth is going to come out and you better hop on. The elect is going to hop on. They're not going to wait. They're going to be alerted, right? Let's get Romans, the 11th chapter, right? Because the elect is going to hop on to the bandwagon. You know how people say don't hop on the bandwagon, but the elect, they're going to hop on the bandwagon. This is Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it. And the rest were blinded. They were blinded because the gospel was hid. They were too worried about chasing pussy first. I'm going to tell you, men, pussy is here. Vagina, cool, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't care how you feel. Vagina is here. It's too many women out here, man. It's some women that's going to yield. And instead of you lying and being sneaky, and you can do whatever you want. It's better you telling your woman you like women instead of her bringing negativity and fighting you. If that's what it is, you want women, go get you that. But make sure the Lord first. You brothers want 6 figures, you want millions, go get that. But make sure you put in the Lord first. The elect is not putting money, they not putting coochie before it, nothing. No, the Yahweh Shema Shai come first. Never trust a man that's gonna put Yahweh Shema Shai on the back burner, but want to flaunt that. Oh, look at my wife. Oh, look, I got 7 wives. Look what they can do. That's cool and dandy, but you ain't flaunting and flexing about Yahweh Shema Shai. Niggas flaunting on their breakdowns and how much they got, but they ain't doing the fucking work, right? 2024 is called the tell-all, man. Lies is coming out. You better get ready, man. You niggas that's faking and flunking this thing, you slipping. That's why the Lord is allowing you to make dumbass videos and you doing things. Brothers is eating pork. Try to just defend that it's okay to do that. The Lord is revealing that, right? And the Lord is using you so that you can be a video, right? We need to think better, do better, move better, teach better, believe better, grow in faith better. Everything needs to be better because we have to examine ourselves, right? Let's get this other one too that's just popping in my head. Galatians, the 6th chapter, right? Let's just go to what I need. Yeah, this is Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. If a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself, right? So brothers, examine yourself more, man. Know that you still in some dirty ass flesh. You a filthy rag too. If you an elder, a captain, a bishop, always examine yourself. That's why for me, I don't know what you niggas is doing, right? Unless I'm examining and I'm hearing something or seeing something, you're gonna get a rebuke. But for the brothers and the men that I see, I haven't felt or seen anything, so I don't know what y'all see. But for me, these brothers is humble, right? Especially the brothers I can see that I labor with, from Yeremiah to Sam to Asher and to David, but so on and so on. The apostles and the elders of great millstone, and on down, every day I'm seeing I have to work on being more humble, work on that pride and proudful spirit, even if you don't see it, right? Because the Lord is sifting out, right? And after I'm seeing video after video, I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me make sure, like Elder Tahir, yo, make sure you in this thing, right? Because you could be going hard for the videos, but you really not in it because your faith is not there, man. Your belief is not there. You lose something, like you lose a remote, you lose a chain, just something, and then you just, we got to work on our anger. We got to work on it, man. Niggas is telling the shit off. We don't need to tell our book. Just open up your damn mouth. And this should make you scared because all these things is coming up. Regardless if you don't got no secret, knowing that the Lord is watching. The brother said in the video, he watching brothers get their crown, and it's some people getting caught and they not getting the crown. And one of the men of the Lord would tell you, hey, yo, he got to kill him. You taking your sword out and killing the nigga. If you don't get your crown, you dying right on sight. That shit hit me like, oh, we got to get right. Make sure you getting right for the Lord, not for self. Get right for the Lord. And then lay yourself down, not just for yourself, but for your people. Not just only for your wife, your one child. Do it for the nation. Do it for the people. Right? Dang, Salaki, y'all. Oh yeah, I know where I wanted to go. Right? Do a little quick lesson with y'all real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is it. Right? Now, I'm going to read in the I want to read in the KJV, but I'm gonna try to do the motion quicker. Let's do the NLT, right? Let's go to Luke, the 14th chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. And it's the NLT, right? It says, when Yahushua noticed that all who had come to dinner were trying to sit in the seats of honor near the head of the table, he gave them this advice. When you are invited to a wedding feast, don't sit in the seat of honor. What if someone who is more distinguished than you has also been invited? The host will come and say, give this person your seat. Then you would be embarrassed, right? And that's why that goes back into prepare for the worst, right? Yeah, we all want the best, but have you ever prepared for the worst, right? It says, then you will be embarrassed and you will have to take whatever seat is left at the foot of the table, right? And you got to be thankful for what you get, right? It said, instead, take the lowest place at the foot of the table. Then when your host sees you, he will come and say, friend, we have a better place for you. Then you will be honored in front of the other guests. Now I can keep on going. It really ends at verse 14, but I just wanted to say that we're all striving, right? When you go to Psalms 84, verse 10, David said he would just want to be a doorkeeper, right? And then you got other verses, I'd rather be in the spirit world with the Lord than to be here, right? Anywhere in the kingdom, any level, any position, a servant, a doorkeeper, a wine pourer, a freaking cleaner, you at the gate, whatever position, the higher up, the lower level, your role, it doesn't matter. Being there is better than here, right? It even said the least in the kingdom is going to be better than John the Baptist, what he was on earth, right? So for us, make sure that you're not looking for the best seat, right? Just try to get in there, right? And if you're just trying to get in there, that means you trying to do anything to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, not self and not man. You trying to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that comes with more honor, right? You got all these brothers here, and you like, hey, yo, bro, you should go take that seat. You take that seat, I'll be over here, and it could be the most doodlest seat. And then you never know, a spirit might hit a brother or a sister might come like, hey, no, you come over here, and you're exalted without any words. It's like, yo, come here, I got another seat for you. Yeah, don't sit right there. And then they sit you here, and all through the spirit, everybody just watching and looking. You're getting exalted through the spirit, right? And this is how we got to be. Take the back burner. Everybody want to be the best teacher or the best camp, right? We got the best looking garments, the best looking fringes, right? Yeah, you could keep that and do that now under the sun, because this is a place of judgment, right? It's about just get in this truth, get in this ministry. Just know that you in this ministry. Don't come out here to say you don't try to show the glam that you're the best husband or you have the best household, because the Lord can rearrange a household. It's good to use it as an example. Oh, my wife did this, right? I'm doing this, but never put yourself at a hiatus. Like some brothers say, a brother said, what did he say? He said he don't commit sin at all. You know, he's fully doing the law. I think this was in ISUBK, you know, and we got to make sure we circumspect your caution, right? Be humble, right? I'm rehearsing the ways of the Lord, right? Let alone I had to rehearse the righteous acts. Judges 5:11. When you read another translation, rehearse means basically re-go over it, re-speak on it, re-teach it, right? And I'm rehearsing the acts by re-going over them, and the more I re-go over them, the more that I'm able to do them, the more I'm able to examine, right? And since these lies is coming out, I need to be more honest with myself, but even more honest with my peers. The Lord said the heaven and earth is documenting everything. So we gotta make sure, if you trying to be better, work on being more honest, being able to take correction, being able to take a hard no, right? Everybody's not going to always say yes, and everybody's not going to be buddy with you, right? And you have to be able to deal with a no, right? Some of us can't handle it, and then we're like, oh, I don't want to talk no more. I won't never, oh, this and this and that. We get butthurt. You see what Cat Williams doing? As soon as he say the truth, now everybody want to say, oh, now this man is mad, or he's doing this. But why are you saying he's mad? Why won't you talk about that you just took the notion of dressing as a woman? But you have an old video where you said brothers have to have boundaries and standards, and you said you won't dress up in a dress. Then why you do it? And just say it. You did it for a check. Don't just only say it to be funny, because then your video is going to counteract what you said, because you said you have standards. You wouldn't put on a dress. So if a brother is saying something, the scriptures say prove all things. Don't just say the man is mad or angry. Talk about what he was talking about. Forget he was mad. Let's just say what he was talking about. Just like the girl said that she was looking at Blueface search engine, and he was looking up trannies, right? He didn't respond to her video, or he didn't say nothing. But say if he's talking about, oh, Krishan is just mad. Okay, even if she is mad, cool and all. But if she picked up your phone, you should be denied, hey, look, let me show you my search engine. You should be proving the case, because it's going to stick. But if we're in the world, look at the industry. Nobody's talking about that she's seen this man searching up transgenders, right? So you have to believe if he's searching them, he's in the industry, he probably laying with them. P. Diddy gets drunk, and then he's calling niggas daddy, and then he gets sober and act like he didn't do it. These niggas is hiding it, but the industry they want to say, yeah, we know that he is, but oh, that's his business. If he don't want to confess it, but men is calling niggas faggots, or they doing this, on videos, or I don't move like this, but they afraid to spill the beans. Niggas is rapping and dissing niggas. I was with your girl. You didn't do this. You a snitch, or you did that. Niggas is rapping and snitching in the whole song, but they don't want to confess that a nigga is doing this and doing that. I respect that Cat Williams said what he said, right? But outside of that, we need to look at things on a deeper level. If Cat doing this, what else is about to happen, right? And the joke is on us. We were entertaining a lie. We were comfortable. We wanted the best seat. We wanted the best things in life, but we wasn't prepared for the worst, right? A lot of people wasn't prepared for him to talk about Steve Harvey. And the same fact, a lot of us is not prepared to get backlash that we want to talk about the small hats. I have to say small hats. I can't say Jewish. I can't say Caucasian. I can't say white man or woman. This place is, you got to get you got to speak in code in here. You can't speak straight raw because they don't want the truth to come out. It has to be watered down, right? But that's beautiful. Let the lies get exposed, and the truth is going to come back and resurface like, yo, this brother said this. That's crazy, right? Now let's go drop down to verse 15, right? Because that goes into the parable of the heavenly banquet. The other banquet was Yahushua attending a banquet. This is him physically seeing it. Now he's speaking of a parable, which parable means an earthly story, but a heavenly matter. So let's get into this heavenly matter, right? Verse 15, it says, hearing this, a man sitting at the table with Yahushua exclaimed, what a blessing it will be to attend a banquet in the kingdom of the Most High. Yahushua replied with this story. A man prepared a great feast and sent out many invitations. And when the banquet was ready, he sent his servants to tell the guests, come, the banquet is ready. And this is what the men of the Lord is doing. They're coming out regardless who, hear, or forbear, right? We can't just say, oh, you're the elect. We don't know who to elect. So we out here just teaching, trying to grab whoever's going to listen. And the Lord is going to decipher whoever they is. Because you could be teaching, it could be a tear, or it can be a wheat. And they could both come, or one just come, right? It says, but they all began making excuses. One said, I have just bought a field and must inspect it. Please excuse me, right? And that reminds me of Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. I just want to read it because it's going to go with this verse and the next verse, right? My brother Yermayan brings this out fluently, right? This is Sirach chapter 5, verse 8, and this is what it reads. It says, verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance, right? So you shouldn't stop, right, to turn to the Most High. That means every day we should be turning to the Lord, and don't put off day-to-day work of Yahweh, right? 2 Thessalonians 3:10. If a man don't work, he can't eat, let alone what is a woman's duty. A woman's duty is not really the ministry. Her work is part of women's ministry, and of course it's mother's duty, right? But a woman is really in the background, in the bench, right? She's really building in the house. The man is building the outside of the house and the inside of the house. The man is mostly worried about the tabernacles of David, right? A woman, her job outside of this ministry is to maintain her husband, make sure he's at peace, let alone Salaki bend that ass over. Excuse my language. A woman is making sure he's released. And then after that, you better go on your way and go eat something, right? Because that's your number one thing. If he comes home pissed, your number one objective is to soothe him down, pissed or angry. After he soothed, you damn near did your job. Then you do your other normal work, which is natural, cleaning the damn house and nourishing and taking care of them kids. That's just natural, right? But in the outside, we all should be preparing for the worst in all aspects, right? Right? So we shouldn't be worried about all these other things. Take care of them while you can take care of them. But when it's time to worry about the Lord, focus on the Lord. That brings you back to Martha and Mary, right? Oh, who was it? Was it Martha? Martha was cleaning and she was like, yo, Lord, can you tell Mary to come help me? He said, no, she found what she needed. right? And that was just an example to show you we can worry about all these things, but look, they had the moment where Yahweh Shai with him. He's about to leave. You better get all that you can get. Like right now, we have duty that we have to do, but it's nothing wrong where you put off the work that you might have to do to go hear the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It might motivate you. It might encourage you. It might make your day go longer, right? We need that fire. Verse 19, Salaki. And another said, I have just bought 5 pairs of oxen, and I want to try them out. Please excuse me. Another said, now have a wife, so I can't come, right? And this is why we cannot put our wife before Yahweh Shema Shai. Technically, if a man get a new wife, he really would take a year off to go out in the war, right? But we're in a time now, most likely men, yeah, we're gonna, chill with our wives, we do what we gonna do, but a real man of the Lord is gonna always be occupied in this ministry, especially in the time now. Do you really think the real men of the Lord is really taking a whole year break from teaching and doing this work just to chill with a woman while we in this place? Hell nah. Those is just instructions like when we fully walking in these ways. But right now, it's not no time to be playing, right? A real woman is not about to allow her man to just be in her face all damn day. And most likely, if your butt moving, if that man can see some titties, them lips, that most likely our mind is going to think of sex. Automatically, a man's imagine can get triggered quick. So if a man is around his wife all day, he could go do what he want to go do. But if things that need to be said, things that need to be teach, things that need to be corrected, that man is going to always have his mind on the plow, right? A real wife is going to make sure that her man is exalting Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because a man is under Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, just like a woman is under the man, right? 21. The servant returned and told his master what they had said. His master was furious and said, go quickly into the streets and alleys of the town and invite the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame. After the servant had done this, he reported there is still room for more. So his master said, go out into the country lanes and behind the hedges and urge anyone you find to come, so that the house will be full. For none of those I first invited will get even the smallest taste of my banquet. So the first people the Most High probably asked to come in this thing, you know what? Don't even worry about them no more. Go to the poor, go to the lowest low, right? And if you lose your chance, you lose your chance. And them niggas that came in this thing first and then they left, it's over. It's over. It said a large crowd was following Yahweh Shai. Wait, nope, that's it. Let me just read the last verse. Let me read the last 2 verses. So his master said, go out into the country lanes and behind the hedges and urge anyone you find to come, so that the house will be full. For none of those I first invited will even get the smallest taste of my banquet. Right? And that's why we're out here. We're teaching all Israel, but it's really directed to the elect, because we can be going to all Israel, but only the elect will come. Right? Now, you might get a tear, a 2/3 that might cleave, but he's going to only be there for a minute. The elect is going to endure into the end. Right? The elect is going to see the truth for what it is. That's why in St. John 17:17, he says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. We have to approve our brothers and sisters, approve that that this man or this woman is part of the elect. And how do you prove them? By constantly feeding, right? And then eventually the spirit is going to be shown if they really in this thing, or was they just in this thing for feelings or popularity gain, right? Because the elect is going to hear this song, and they're gonna always want to play it, right? You can even have a brother that see a video and it was so inspiring, he shared it to another brother, and then that brother do a lamey off of it, right? This ministry is an ongoing energy, let alone you just recycling that energy, recycling that inspiration over and over. When you send it to this brother, you send it to that sister, you might show your household, right? You want the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai to flow. Right? And I'm gonna just bring this out and then we're gonna close, all right? For real, we're gonna close. All right, we got things you want to do, right? This is something after David, when David committed his sin, he had said this to Yahweh Shema Rashai. So now that these lies are getting revealed, and if you feel like you're not really walking that 100% walk, or if you're not in it, pray this in your prayer. And then even if you is walking, you want to pray that the Lord keep you in it, right? Because if as smooth and as fast as the Lord got you in, is as smooth and as fast as the Lord can get you out. This is Psalms chapter 51, starting at verse 10. Let me start at 9. It says, hide my face from my sins and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O Most High, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Right? So we want the Lord to clean our heart every day, right? And if you can't see it, keep working, because we should be able to see that we're gaining, right, in the Most High's walk. Let alone you want the Lord to not cast his presence or his Holy Spirit from you. Because then if he do this, you're going to come out with doctrines of devils. You might get lazy even more, and you might not be able to take correction. And just like how you could tell when somebody a crackhead or they losing that energy or losing that power, you're just looking their eyes, look in their face, look at their demeanor, right? So let's work on ourselves in the spirit and get your popcorn and get ready for the spirit to reveal. And with that, I want to just say, call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world enemy called Jesus the Christ. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who've been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, they can continue until the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth in and out of congregation. Continue to do your work. It's not done. Don't take your foot off the gas. And for the wise, you're doing a good job, but you could do better. Right? Keep working on your position and on your role, and make sure you examine your kids. And with that, shalom.